All right, I have officially crowned myself the deep waver queen, okay? I love me a good deep waver hot tool. And y'all were asking what I thought about this Tymo deep waver, so let's just try it out together. All right, I cut myself some bangs, just kidding, but I did get my hair all sectioned off here, and I'm gonna start with some heat protectant, and I'm gonna do the bottom layer first. All right, let's try this baby out. It's giant, so it should be quick to use. I'm gonna take a section here, we're gonna clamp it, and it says it's gonna beep, or so that's the videos that I've seen, when it's ready. There it is. All right, so we clamped it, and then we're just gonna move down one. We're gonna do that one more time. Now, the bottom underneath of your hair doesn't really matter as much because nobody's gonna see that. But there's the first deep wave. Okay, I'm gonna do the bottom sections because you don't care to see all that, and then we'll have fun with the top. Again, heat protectant. Don't ever apply a hot tool without your heat protectant. So I'm gonna take this section here, and it's nice because you can take fairly large sections, and I'm gonna hold my hair up because I wanna achieve max volume. I'm gonna go in with the waver right at the root, and you're gonna clamp. And the nice thing is that it beeps. I have ADHD, I get distracted very easily, so it's nice that it tells you when you should move it. And then you're just gonna continue on down your hair. Obviously, the longer your hair is, the more crimps you're gonna have to do to get to the bottom. But it does provide a beautiful wave. Hold the hair up, because that's the direction we want the volume to go. Ooh, don't get too close to your scalp, it is hot. Don't mind me, first time using hot tools here. And then it's also important that you line up your waves, okay? I've been seeing a lot of these tutorials and they're getting kinks in their hair. So you can see, so there's like one big dog in the middle here, that's where that crimp was. Now you need to move it down so that the next wave goes down into this, all right? So you are overlapping in that section, but don't be afraid of that, otherwise you're gonna end up with kinks in your hair. And again, key to the volume is directing the hair in which way you want it to go, so I'm holding the hair up. I'm not doing it down here. So does it give you a little bit more of a workout? Sure. Could I use it? Sure. Now I am using this tool at the temperature 370 degrees. So it does come with like a little chart so you can see what temperature you should be at, because depending on how long you hold this depends on the temperature that you have it set at. And the higher is not necessarily the better, okay? So the thicker, coarser hair you have, the higher heat you're gonna use, but the finer, thinner hair you're gonna use, you wanna use less heat. We don't wanna end up frying our hair using our fun new tool here. And as far as your ends go, it's up to you if you want to add a little bend to those or if you want those to stay out. I just caution you not to let the heat set on them as long. The ends of your hair are very fragile. Let's not break them. All right, now I like volume at my crown, so I'm just gonna take my comb here, do a little bit of back combing in there before applying the heat. I will say, the fact that this paddle is so huge is helpful. This is a very speedy style. And we're just gonna keep on keeping on here, holding our hair up. I did apply the heat protectant again, moving down. I will say it's definitely a heavy tool, so we are getting an arm workout today. Okay, see how that one got a little goofy? I didn't match up the waves well enough, so this one just looks like I kind of got electrocuted. Let's be better this time. All right, so we're gonna start at the top, wait our 6 seconds, and then move down and match up the waves. So it is gonna take a little practice, but like what worth doing doesn't take a little practice? See how that one looks a lot better than this one? All right, for the top of my head, I'm gonna go in and at a diagonal here. And then the front hairs, I'm actually just going to pull forward, and I'm not gonna hold these very long at all. The hairs around your face are very fragile, and we don't need to apply very much heat to get them to do what we want them to do. Except for this one got left out here, so we'll do that hair. All right, it's looking fantastic if I say so myself. All right, now I'm gonna go in with a little hair oil because we need to bust up these waves, and if we do it without applying oil, we're gonna get a frizzy mess. So applied the oil to my hands, and then I'm simply gonna kind of finger comb that through, busting up the waves, shake it up a little bit. So since when I was doing the top of my head, I over directed the hairs this direction, I'm gonna part my hair this direction to give it max volume. Then I'm gonna use the butt of my tail comb and I'm just gonna bust up any extra clumps that are in there. And then I personally like to finish it off with a spray wax versus a hairspray because I want it to be flexible, but I want it to keep the definition. So I'm gonna go in with my spray wax, kind of scrunch that in there, get any little frizzlies to tame down. It's just enough hold that'll get our bangs to go backwards, even though we styled them forwards. All right, the Deep Waver Queen. I just called myself that. Nobody actually gave me that title. I definitely approve the Tymo Rovi. Rovi. I think this is super cute. I love the volume that it achieved. My hair seems shiny and healthy. Nothing got overheated because of the beeping. So if you want yourself a fun new tool for summer, I'm gonna link it below, but get yourself the Tymo Deep Waver. And then you can be a deep waver queen with me. All right, y'all have a great day.